Hello and welcome to my channel. This is PJ Cooper, the Model Builder. And as you see, the Mercedes, and we're doing a fix on this one and finishing stages 16, 17 and 18 that we could not do because I broke those. You can see right there. And we're going to fix it. Going to do this under music and then finish those off with a little bit of talking again. So let's fix this first and get to the point where we want to be, stage 15 in pack 2. But before we go there, we're going to fix this. Okay guys, fix that. It's all to the point where we left off at stage 14. This one, well, these pegs were, one of those was broken because I wasn't good enough. The only thing we need to do is put that little thing on, and then that is it. Alright, and then we go straight to the next, so let me just show you that again. We get all this little stuff in, so let's get straight into the fix is done, but we're going on with the rest of it, so let's get straight to building that. And we are on stage 15 of this beautiful car, so let's see what we start with. They're asking us to temporarily remove what they call the pump, the fuel pump, which makes the whole thing easier. As I put the spark plugs in already, it's pretty hard to get to the last screw. So I'm going to try and do it without that. That one was already put in. That was one of the first things we did. And as we have already done these, we're going to put those on to this positions, and I'm going to have a good look which one is the longest and which one is the best to put where. I think this is the best to put there, and we can put this one there. The first one is, as you can see, properly in there. The outer ones are longer than the middle ones, so be careful there. As you can see, both of them are completely in, and it ain't bloody easy. And we've got 4 longer ones and 4 shorter ones, so we need to know which ones we have to use before we go on. Let's turn it around, and we're going to put those pipes onto those ones, but we have got small ones and long ones, and we're putting the small ones on first. Now we're going to put this over those pipes. This is where it's going to get really hard. Okay guys, it's all in. But what I found is the best to do is get those plugs out, put the hose on, and then put the plug back in. That was the easiest way for me to do it. We need to open that up a bit. Just put the cocktail stick there and twist it. And put it between your tweezers again and put it on and wiggle it on. And if that doesn't work, You can always soak it in a little bit water or warm it up a little bit with something that you a blow dryer or something like that. Makes it a whole lot easier to do that. Alright, as you can see right there, the long ones are in here as well, and that's that part of the hose is done. Now let's see what we do next. Right there we're going to put this tiny little thing, as you can see right there. Alright, it's in there and it's not going all the way in. There's only two hoses, and the shortest one would be that one to that one. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but in the back there are pins right between those points there. I don't know if you can see it. And I've got a short one and a long one. Okay, both hoses are in, and we're going to put that little thing on the other side. Alright, that side is in as well. Let's see if we can put these on, the ones that we put in earlier, without it's a whole lot of jiggling and wiggling. One side is in. I'll show you when I'm done, and the other side is in as well, as you can see. Alright, and I think that is this stage done, so we can go to the next stage. Hoses and everything. So that goes right there. So we put that one on. Now we're going to put this the smallest ones that we get in this stage on, and it's always with a jiggle. And then that is what we have. It's going on to the little pin that you see right there. I just put it on, and now I'm trying to twist it in the right position. It comes off. There we go. That should stay on. Yeah. Alright, we've got that done, Then we put the big fat hose on the other side. The thick hose we put on this side. Alright, we put that one onto that pin there. You put that one onto that one there. And we leave the large one out. Then we put that golden thing into that position there. That one's in as well. Right there. And I'm going to put this one like so. Put that one on. And this is the smallest thing it's unbelievable that we have to put that on that wasn't there yet. Alright, that little pin is on as well, and I put a little glue on that one because that one came loose when we had to get everything out. And that is still loose. They keep coming up with hoses. And let's see if there's a difference between these two. No, they're not. That one goes on like so. It's a bit strange because it's completely plastic. When you're screwing in right now, with everything now, you need to be extra careful not to break anything or whatever, because it is all very fragile. And it's hard to hold this thing now. Then we're turning it around, and again, carefully. Okay, we put it on right there, and we're getting 3 JM screws out. It's really hard to see when you can hold it. That's in. Now let's put all that stuff that is supposed to be back in again. Alright, they're both back on. Now, let's see how we can hold that like so. And we're going to put this one on. Have a look. Those are pins and those are points that we can screw into. What kind of screws are we using? AP screws. So I'm going to put it down. This isn't the easy one, I can tell you guys, this build. With this last screw, sorry, it's the last screw in this stage and the last thing we do in stage 17. One goes on to that point. The other one hose does go into this little pin here. But then I have to find out what the other side does. This pin here, and there's one underneath. There are two pins here what we are going to put them on. Let's see. The one that comes out from this side goes to the frontal one. That one goes on to the one underneath. And that is what we have. So I'm going to put it down carefully. You really need to have a good look at what we're using here. I'm going to put it on right there. Okay, so that is what we've made with the shortest hose that we have. So that's the first one in. We just leave it there. Then C, which is going to that pin right there. There is a point somewhere, not right there, that we can put another one on, and we use which one for that? D. Oh wow! So we've done quite a lot. We put that one and that one on. We put that one on, and this one's come loose again. We put that one on, and we put that one on. Now we're going to put that aside because we're doing something completely different. Okay. Put this together. We're going to get that out, and we're going to put it right there. Put it on like so, but we are going to put a screw underneath from underneath, which is the CP. So we've got it on with that CP screw there. We're going to put that beautiful plate on. So that beautiful plate right there is on as well. Next we get that one out and put it on the end of the hose right there. Then we turn it around and push that onto that pin right there. And that is that. The rest of it is already done from stage 19, which is building the chassis of this beautiful car. So that was the fix and finish of the second pack of the Mercedes-Benz Stirling Moss build F1. I'm holding this a little bit longer because I just glued it. So this is what we have. It is a fix because the red little things that are here. Let me turn that around. Some of those pins were broken. I've put them back on. But if you handle the engine here, be very careful how you hold it, because a lot of things will get loose and come loose, and it will irritate you very much. But also don't break anything. I've got everything in. And the only tip was that if you put those silver hoses on this side, if you put those hoses on this side, take the spark plug out and put the hose on, and then put the spark plug in. That's an easier way to do it, because you haven't got any room to move under the fuel pump that is there. So that was something, guys. This is the first fix of today, because I've got a second one as well, the Optimus Prime, which I got the packs in to redo. And I've got the other arm as well to do, so I might do that in one go. It is all the same thing, so I might do that a little bit quicker with a time-lapse with some music under it. But thank you very much for joining me again. Thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and do join me next time on any of my other builds. Maybe one of those, maybe the one where we've just done. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.